Hello everyone, my name is Bloomfin and Halo 3 is my favorite Halo of all time, so I wanted to try speedrunning it. I've never tried speedrunning Halo 3 because I usually like to take my time and enjoy the game, but who says you can't enjoy a game while being quick as
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
So I wanted to actually do a Halo speedrun myself and figured Halo 3 is probably a good one to try, as I believe it's the easiest Halo out of the original trilogy. I've seen a couple of speedrunning videos, so I figured it can't be that hard, right? Oh my goodness, I'm already fucking this up. How do people do this? There's a spot right here I know of that fucking damn it, dude. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed. Oh my god, dude, I fucking swear. No, I almost made it. I almost made it. No, what? What killed me? What killed me? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna fucking The fucking mouse and keyboard isn't letting me do what I want it to do. God damn. It's pissing me off. No, fuck. I fucking hate the pure forms in this goddamn game. Our first mission is Arrival, which I do the difficult speedrunning strat of skipping the cutscene. And look at that, now we are on the next level, Sierra 117. See, it's not that hard of a level, right? Also, on a side note, I do want to apologize. Half this video you won't hear any gameplay sounds because NVIDIA decided not record any of the sounds for me, so thank you NVIDIA. I'm really glad that instead of fixing your software, you'd rather sell yourself to AI. So as you can tell, from this point on, you just continue the mission as normally going through the forest. So there's actually a spot right here, you're supposed to jump on the ledge of this rock, and you eventually, if you do it correctly, you can actually get past the spawn point right here, so only the brutes and 2 grunts spawn, and that's it, and you can get to the rest of the level. This spot did take me a little bit while, as you guys can tell, but I am going to show this little piece of audio of when I finally did it. I'm pretty excited I did it. Oh, I did it! I did it! I can just walk through this! Yes! I actually did a speedrun! Yes! So you hit to this next area where there's a couple of jackal snipers and grunts sleeping. Honestly, through this, I just killed 1 grunt, shoot a couple of the jackals, and there's a spot you can jump. I was able to skip to that area pretty easily. Then you go to the next area where the brutes are. Take out the brute that's trying to kill the marine, take out the snipers, la 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 la, same thing. So at this part of the mission, you just take out the jackal snipers, take as many brutes as you can. I got pretty distracted during this part, but I did get to eventually go in the water with the brute shot, and you can do a grenade jump with the brute shot right here, which I actually didn't know about. It's my first time doing it. I did unfortunately die right there, so I had to restart this area, but the second time around I was able to do it and make it through it. The next area is just the forest with the jackal snipers. This part was a little bit difficult for me for some reason. I kept dying on the jackal snipers. I just kept forgetting the spawns for some reason. It's really not that hard of an area. I don't know why I had such a problem with it. Then you eventually get up to the point where you can see Johnson retreating backwards from the brutes in the Covenant. This spot, there is a grenade jump. I tried to do it, but I messed it up. I honestly could not for the life of me remember how to do it, so I just went through the level normally. Had a couple of deaths here, nothing really noticeable. It is important to get to this point where you eventually get to the down pelican to grab the sniper rifle. So at this point, like I said, I was just sniping out the jackals, brutes as much as I could. Oh, and then there we go, another death. I actually have never died to a jackal sniper in that area. I was very surprised by that. So here it is to come the chief. The chiefs are actually pretty easy to cheese, except for this time, I've never seen this once in Halo 3. But the Arbiter totally just 1v1s this brute and takes him out by himself. I was like honestly surprised and shocked. I was like, I've never seen Arbiter actually kill a brute chieftain in 1 shot, no less. Like that. Yeah, I was really surprised. After that, you just release Johnson, just take out the Covenant, and you just wait for the pelicans to land, and there you go. That's the end of this mission right here. This mission took me about 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Not the worst, but not the greatest. So now we are on the next mission right here, Crow's Nest. This one's pretty, by the books, just, going down as I usually do, grabbing the BR, the assault rifle. I always equip the BR during this section, just because, I mean, come on, it's the BR. Actually, I was actually really surprised. This hangar area, I've heard, actually can be pretty challenging on Halo 3 Legendary. I did it first try. And pretty quick too. I think it took me about 2-3 minutes to do this area. I was actually surprised because I saw a lot of speedrunners said that can be like a complex area that a lot of people usually die. I didn't have any issues actually. I was really surprised I didn't die once. So here's another trick you do as I've saw the speedrunners. I mean, most people do this anyways, is grabbing the shield from the hangar and then using it in front of this turret, because you can shoot through the turret with UNSC weapons. I didn't know that for like 6 years. Like for the longest time when I played Halo 3, I didn't realize you could shoot through it with UNSC weapons. Who would have thought, right? This next area, I just made sure I had the plasma pistol to take on the brutes that are coming up. This area is not too bad. I died, I think, twice in this area, if I remember correctly. Just from my own stupidity, I just got too confident in my ability. Like right there, wasn't in cover, got killed by a brute shot. The important thing to do, I think, here, honestly, I could recommend people is just throw the grenades because they don't see you until you like kind of like shoot them. So just throw the grenades. Try to throw 2 sticky grenades at the first 2 couple of brutes, and yeah. After dealing with the brutes in that area, you want to make sure you grab the invincibility and the gravity hammer for this next section. This is my first time ever doing this. I'm actually going to be playing some audio of this area, but there's a glitch right here that I tried doing that I've seen speedrunners do, and here you go. I did it many times, failed many times, but then I finally got it. Yes! I did it! I did it! I was actually really happy and impressed with myself because I've never done something like that. I've always seen videos of it, but I never understood how it worked. And then I finally watched a tutorial and I was like, oh, that's like honestly amazing. It's such a fun strat. I'd recommend it. You just gotta open that door, go through it a little bit, come back and hit that grate. This next section is just you waiting for the Pelican with Miranda, and you just take out the brutes. Honestly, I didn't die once this whole time. You gotta, just throw grenades right as the brutes are landing. I try to get into this door as soon as possible because the brutes do come out, and I just activated my invincibility. At the same time, you go up into the top of this like control area, and you grab the invisibility for the next section you're gonna need when you disarm the bomb. And I totally had forgotten there was jackal snipers in this section, so don't forget to do that. And that's the end of the mission. Next area is Savo Highway. Savo Highway. Yeah, Jesus, man, English is hard. Finally getting the Warhog for the first time ever. And can I say that I still think Halo 3's Warhog is the best Warhog? Like, don't get me wrong, Infinite was close to getting it right, but I feel like the vehicles in that one, they get destroyed really easily. And they're actually talking about getting destroyed easily. There I go. Grunt stuck the wheel somehow and blew up the Warhog, but it wasn't that bad. I love this next little area. It's like a little arena area that you go through with the turrets. There's a phantom dropping stuff. Most speedruns I've seen have just drive through it like this, but I, for some reason, just could not get it right. I just kept trying to drive through it. Every time I did, I would die. So I eventually just got out of the vehicle and started shooting. And then, of course, when I did that, somehow a grunt threw a grenade from I don't know where, blew up the Warhogs. I had to restart the check. No, don't flip, fuck. No, what killed me? What killed me? And I realized what killed me there was the brute hijacked me, and my shields were so low that when he pulled me out, it just killed me instantly. Once you get through that area, you just go through this one spot right here, and there's a grab lift in that area right there you're supposed to grab, and then you want to get back in the Warhog. I got unfortunate luck right there, and the brute with the fuel rod, of course, shot my Warhog, so it's all messed up now. And sometimes, fun fact, there's a little spot right here. The turret will either spawn on the right or left. I think the right side is a better spot because the left side, you're just open to getting shot like I did right there. This next spot, I feel like everyone knows at this point, but you just grab the grav lift, you place it down, and you can actually drive the Warhog over the broken bridge. I've always done that ever since I was a kid. I've always like figured that out. I love how like Bungie in these games gave you so many different options. And then I drive through this next area. I forget the Marines back there because it's just, it's a waste of time. You're trying to speedrun. I was actually surprised this next area, I actually drove through it without dying at all. I was expecting at least 1 or 2 deaths in the area with the race and choppers, but nope. Didn't know I once. Drove straight through it. Didn't really take any damage. This next area, though, I just went and grabbed the chopper, and I was trying to skip the Wraiths and basically just about everything over here because I was like, I don't feel like it's really necessary to fight them. To complete this mission, you have to do it, but I didn't end up having to go back and fight the Wraith that came from behind me. I took it out, and I ended up taking it and hijacking it. Well, at least tried to. The other Wraith, of course, shot me from all the way over there. I Yeah, I think that's the furthest I've been killed ever by a wraith. Had to redo the chopper area, and again, I died right here. For some reason, I was having issues getting up this like ledge. I don't know why. It's not that difficult. Just use my strat for here is just get the wraith, use the wraith to shoot from far. You don't have to get up and close, you know. Be smart, just play it safe. I got to this point and I thought that once you took out the turret and the shield, the mission ended. But for some reason it didn't. I don't know if you also have to kill the chieftain for it to finish, but went ahead and just killed every brute here. And that basically finished the mission. That was the Sava Highway. It wasn't too bad. Alright, now we head on to the Storm, the next level in Halo 3. This one's pretty simple. On this one, you can actually jump up right here in this spot and actually push the button to open the door, which kind of saves time having to go up and around. And it gives you the time to drop on the Covenant in this. Getting a ghost this time, not really going to take any of the mongooses, I think, in this area. Or no, actually, there's just ghosts in this area. Run over the brute and grunts right here. I try to kill these guys as soon as possible because they usually throw grenades when I'm trying to do this next area. Went up here with the fuel rod, took out a couple of the Covenant up here. And then here I get on the missile pod. We need to take out the anti-air wraiths. And right here is my first death in the mission. Had a Banshee come out of nowhere and kill me. Fun time, 2 deaths already. So I went and took out the anti-wraiths at this point. Went ahead and moved forward, trying to take out the main wraith right here. It's not too bad, honestly. I had my fuel rod still, so so far this mission really isn't that difficult. We move on to this next area where you can't push the button. At least I tried to. It didn't work, so I tried to jump up on this ledge to past the chieftain that's right here. Mess up a couple of times, but it wasn't too bad. Grab the rocket launcher, move on to the next area with the mongoose. This is just another area where you're taking out the anti-air wraiths. And wait, what the? That Marine just hit a trick shot? What? Alright, after that shenanigans right there of him doing that shot, I just go around the area, destroy the anti-air vehicles again. Honestly, this part wasn't too bad. I noticed a lot of people complain about the Marines always getting them killed. I didn't have any of the Marines kill me in this section. Marines come out of it. You can drive the mongoose through it if you do something like this trick I'm doing right now. If you try driving it normally, you usually just get the mongoose next to you and a little crack against the door, and you can actually go through the there. Whew! Finally, Jesus. That's basically it for this little like storage area. There's just nothing but brutes. Died right there. Came back with my rocket launcher. Took out the rest of the brutes. Wasn't too bad. This next X section does have hunters. Just use the rocket launcher. That's all I can say. Moved on to the next area with the big giant anti-air that we need to take out so then Lord Hood can send in his fleet. I go ahead and use the plasma pistol. It's probably the best thing to use against this from a distance. I've seen people do it from like across the way where the missile pods and sniper spawns, but I'm not that good. So I just went up close and did it, and there you go. That's the end of the storm. Okay, now we head into the next level, Floodgate. Everyone's favorite level. So guess what? I'm gonna do a little thing here that I usually don't do. I'm gonna speed run through this through the dialogue. So here I go through the 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right, so here I go running through speed run right now. Floodgate, going past the first squad of Marines that we're supposed to save. I said, fuck that shit. I'm out. Don't want to deal with it. I do save this Marine just because I feel bad for him. He's getting invaded by popcorn. Move on to the next section. Jump over these boxes. Move up to the bridge. That's all you got to do. Just most of this level you can just skip mostly. Jump through that. Kraton, I don't care about today's sponsorship. I go through this next area. This first section is actually the first area. Oh. And I go through. Shotgun. Bam, 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 bam. Just fucking shooting. Almost died right here. I had to back up a little bit. Go to this next section. Up the Shadow Intense here. Don't care. Fake news. Moving on. Gonna keep going. I let some of the elites die because honestly on Legendary these elites kind of suck. It's kind of funny how the elites when they join your side they kind of suck, but when you're going against them in Halo 1 and 2 they fucking kick your ass. Moving to the next section, throwing grenades, shotgun, bam, bam. Moving through it. Okay, actually some of the elites did end up surviving. They actually helped me right there. Right now here I started using my counter strike skills and I headshots, bam, bam, bam. 6 what? Goldova. Alright, go through this next section. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to do this one thing. This is the next section I end up going to. I actually end up getting stuck in this area multiple times because of the amount of pure forms in this area. First death in this area. Let's count. 1 death so far. End up using a deployable shield to try to take out the pure forms. That worked out kind of alright. Oh, second death right there. Second death. Third death coming here. Three death right here, right there. Oh, fourth death. I feel a fourth death coming right here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Ah, died right there. Let's check in on live on with Calvin right now. Oh my. You. Oh. No. Oh my. Tell I was getting irritated on this level. It's really hard with the pure forms. They just like all the flood just jumps at you. That's like their biggest strat on this mission. It's just jumping at you. At this point, I said screw it, and I just ran for it. Did a little bit of Doom style, basically just running gun, and for somehow, in some way, I got really lucky in this section. The flood decided to stop shooting me just for a couple of seconds to the point where I could get inside the ship. So at last, I get to the ship. I get down to the bowels, talk to Cortana's thing, and there we go. That's the end of Floodgate. Alright, now we'll start next on the next level, the Ark. One of my favorite levels in Halo 3. Now luckily for you guys, I had to go back and record this in theater mode because NVIDIA's files corrupted on my original recording. So I had to go back and re-record this footage on the theater mode. So if you see my name at the bottom or anything else, that's because I had to go in theater mode record.
I dreadnought cannot rise. Now it is engaged. The war.
In this next section, honestly, my pro tip, just take out all the brutes and then just try to run through the rest of the enemies, honestly. Everyone else has plasma pistols, so it's not really too hard of a section, except for the brutes in this area. 2 hunters do spawn in this area, but if you kill all these guys first before the Phantom comes in, you can usually bypass them like I did here. You can hear in the background the Phantom was coming in. I just ran past everyone. There's one more brute chieftain up here, and there's a squad of grunts. As long as you kill the chieftain first, usually the grunts will just run off and hide. Next section, there's about 2 brutes, I believe, in this one section. I just take out the 2 brutes again. Get to the. My big goal here is to get to the Pelican because there's a rocket launcher here that you need to use to take out the next 2 vehicles that come in with the brutes. There's a squad of brutes that come in. You can usually take them out pretty earlier here. I missed my shot. I died right there, and then a second time around right here, I ended up making my shots. Prowlers, that's what these vehicles are called. Prowlers. I couldn't remember the name of these vehicles. Here I was just swapping between both weapons because I wanted to use the rocket launcher to take out the chopper right there, and then I used the sniper to take out the brutes as much as I could. Came down here after killing most of the enemies here and took the brute chopper and just started going to this next section. Usually you can go left if you want to take out some of these vehicles and left early on. I just usually always go right, just head towards where the Fort of Madonna is supposed to come in. Died right there. Got on my chopper and thought it might be smart to take out these ghosts on foot. But the ghosts had other plans. This next section you gotta be careful. There is a bunch of jackals, grunts, ghosts, and then there is a brute here with a fuel rod. I took him out first right there. But then for some reason I decided, yeah, I'm gonna jump out and take up the ghost. Next time I went tried to hit the brute chieftain. Not brute chieftain, just the brute with the chopper, and I didn't work out. This next section I've noticed a lot of speedrunners do this strat where they just stay back and shoot them with the chopper. It's the safest strat. I recommend this one.
What seems in very good condition.
Mount up! Let's roll!
And here we go, Fort Dawn comes in, give us some nice heavy tanks to just use. This, honestly, section's simple, guys. Simple, simple, simple. Just keep going. Shoot. Tank beats everything, you know? Tank beats Ghost, tank beats Hunters, tank beats Phantom, tank even beats IRS.
I have 343 guilty spot. Monitor installation 0.
Yeah, well, you're also articulate. Somebody give me some morphine.
Please use caution. Avoid collateral damage. While this facility looks quite hardy on the surface, there are undoubtedly delicate structures below the facade.
After beating all those enemies up to the wall, you just gotta wait for Spark to open the door. It takes some couple of seconds to do that. Then you come in here, extend the light bridge. This next section, you're supposed to be picked up by the Warhog. For some reason, this Warhog just was like not coming towards me at all. Like, I don't know if he was glitched or what, but he just kept going back and forth. Which almost got me killed here a couple times. Scorpion tanks to take out as many as you can. So just stay back and take it. You can snipe just about every vehicle in this section.
Second line clear, push forward. Scarab's back. It's time to meet business. Bravo, flanked in cover. I want everybody supporting the chief. He'll take you down.
Coming up is where the Scarab comes back around. I didn't realize there was a couple brutes in this area that have fuel rods, and I missed to shoot a couple of them, which ended up damaging my Scorpion pretty bad. And then Scarab finally noticed me, turned around, and I ended up getting a second death right here. Second try around, I took out the Scarab's legs and just came in. I didn't get out of the Scorpion tank, I just decided to get behind the Scarab and just shoot from right here. The power core.
Place my foot between his gums.
We'll know soon enough, Shipton.
Stung me.
I did not want you to come to any harm.
Next section is where you start to get into like the mapping room. I just went down there, stuck the first brew I saw. You gotta be careful of suicide grunts that come through this door. Behind you at least. I skipped that previous area. Died right here. Got too low with my shield and the brute shot just killed me.
Chief, you got a whole
Went
mess
and
of
skipped the
hostile air
cutscene,
inbound.
went back inside.
Get back inside while we take him out.
Follow the Oracle, Spartan. Die.
Ended up dying at this next section right here. I'm like, I don't know where this like spike grenade honestly came from originally, but I got really lucky here. Usually, like, you know, I try to back the chieftain, but for some reason, like, I don't know what I did. I was able to get them in the bubble shield and totally able to just bypass them. So I just skipped that spot. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna run it. There. There's a second chieftain down here, which I got another again lucky. The chieftain got stuck on the two jackals, so I was just able to smack in the back and kill him and take his invincibility. That made the next section really easy. The jetpack brutes, I just activated invincibility, went around, shot the brutes, the jackals that eventually pop up, and that's the end of the arc.
Them now.
All right, here we go. Next level, the Covenant, my favorite level of all time in all the Halos. I mean, seriously, this has the perfect balance of fighting the beach, fighting vehicles, fighting air. I mean, you can't do better than this, guys. This is it. Best level, hands down. Fight me on it. So here I am going through the normal simple stuff, taking out the anti-air on the beach, take a Warhog, get to the next section as soon as I can, gave the ODST a Spartan Laser, because that's the only way to do it. I decided to hang out here to see if I can get the Spartan Laser to do anything. I was trying to stay back and just kind of chill out, and then I forgot there's a Wraith. Got me right there. So I'm like, okay, this time I'm gonna keep moving. You know, like don't be in this one spot. That's dumb. Why would you stay in the same spot?
Watch out!
Fuck.
Look out!
Lasers are fun. I didn't move inside, getting the invisibility for this next section. It makes it a lot easier. I go ahead and do this totally hard speedrun strat of jumping on top of these boxes and get on top of the platform. There you go, you just skip like basically half this area. And then I challenged this brute to a 1v1, but I said that your mom's a gay and totally killed him in one shot. Now I'm making my way downtown, walking fast, trying to get to the beach to get to the Hornet section. And here we are, Hornet section. Bam, boom, bam. There's not what you say except this awesomeness, just going around shooting the Hornets. I wish they'd bring Hornets back. I don't know why they never brought them back. Like, especially for Infinite, they could have totally brought them back and they didn't. I don't know why. It's weird. It's blasphemy, I tell you that much. Alright, there's one death I had. I got up in that section, died to the buzzards because they suck. Buzzards? What am I saying right now? Jesus, I should not be recording this stuff at midnight. Second time around, I finally got to the top and somehow didn't die here. I'm lucky. That's all I can say. And then it bites the dust. Oh no, the flood's here. Popcorn. No, please, no. It's definitely not the easiest thing just to walk past them. Take beats everything. Going through this next section, I love this section. I don't know about you guys, but this section's like amazing with the Scorpion tank, the music, just perfection. I'll tell you that much. Sadly for me, this area did not go perfect for me. This is where my speedrun went completely off tracks. Most of the time I'd been making a good time. Well, once I got to these scarabs, for some reason I had the hardest time taking them out. As you'll find out here in a second. I decided to get on this scarab. I'm like, alright, I'll get on as soon as possible, right? I died right there. It's fine, you know. Second time, it's fine. You know, second time, no big deal. You know, you died one time, it's no big deal. You know, just go in here, you take out the core. What the fuck? Okay, take this out, take this out. Like, what the fuck is causing this to fucking flip? Oh my god, dude. Stop fucking flipping. What is your god? Oh my god. Oh shit. What? Come on. Dude, why is this thing not... Oh. Flip over. Why is this thing so hard to flip over? Oh my... Just get on the fucking... Ah! Oh my god, just fucking die. I'm just gonna kill myself with this right. I fucking hate this, man. Yeah, so after that little situation right there, I basically took my anger out on Arbiter. I have no idea why the hell that last section was so fucking awful, but I'm over it. It's done. I can move on. This next section won't be as bad. Sit back, take out the brutes. We've been through this once a bunch of times. I won't die. Fuck! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, cool.
I can barely keep hold of it, see?
Taking out the elites, taking out the brutes, taking out the flood, taking out everything you can. Get some Taco Bell for your takeout tonight. There's it. Get to the blue light. Bam. This mission's done. Fucking finally. Alright, we're on to everyone's favorite level, Cortana. So to start off this area, you head towards this right as soon as the entrance area. I didn't know this was actually an area until I watched a bunch of speedrunners come up here. There's a sword you can get up here. I've never seen this room. In all my years of playing Halo 3, I didn't even know this was an area you could get to. So if my main try for this area is just run. Just like shut up and run. Don't take your time. Just run. That's all you gotta do. Just like straight up, just speed run this shit. And honestly, for the most part, it was working. I just ran and ran, and
I'm
nothing
just my
like
mother's
really killed me
shadow.
at all.
Don't look at me. Don't listen.
You just listen to Cortana talk about her blog, and I actually made it to this room that's usually pretty hell. Just activate active can at the right moment, and yeah, the flood just kind of walked past you. Like, you smell like they don't want anything to do with you, so it was great. Next area is the death room. That's what everyone calls it, the death room, because there's so many pure forms that just come out of nowhere and shoot you with their darts. I was very proud of myself. I made it through this whole area. Okay, never mind. I made it through that whole area in about 2 minutes. I kid you not. I've heard this room is horrible in speedruns, and I've done this on Legendary by myself, but I don't know how. But this time I got lucky, and I made it through the whole room in about probably a minute or 2 minutes after that first death. I got to the part. Wake up, Cortana. Wake your ass up. It's time to go to
There's two
school.
of
All right, cool. Saved Cortana. You go around, knock out these little spots right here, to make the basically the high chair to go overload on their engines or something like that. To damage the high, to damage the. Oh fuck. Anyways, did that. There we go. They're all destroyed. It damages the grave mine somehow. I do think that's one thing I wish they'd done better in Halo 3 was giving us like a fight with the grave mine. Nothing special here, just running through the rest of the level. Honestly, on the way back to the Pelican, it's the easiest part. Arbor comes and saves you, but I said, fuck that shit, I'm out. I'm just not gonna deal with you anymore. Later, and that's the end of Cortana. Not a bad level. Alright guys, we're on the final level, Halo. The final stretch, finally, to be done with this speedrunning. Honestly, real talk here guys, this hasn't been that bad. Speedrunning Halo 3, I'm kind of glad I did first, because I think it's honestly the easiest out of everything. I'm not gonna have a lot to say on the way up. There's really not much to say. You just fight flood. You blow them up, fight, shoot. That's all you do. And then I do get up to here. This is an old strat I've used for decades now. Just get up here, walk up this little edge, and you can actually go up where Johnson's at. Hi, Johnson. Alright, and then you just shoot him, you can get the Spartan laser action. It's got unlimited ammo. So I recommend this if you're doing any Vidmaster challenges. Then I gave Johnson back the Spartan laser I stole from him, and I used the one that's supposed to use for this cutscene to kill the Guilty Spark. Which is kind of ironic that Guilty Spark's 3 for 3, and, you know, 3 for 3 kind of destroyed Halo. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? And then I just go through the rest of the level, driving through the Warthog. Not a single death during this whole Warthog run, which is kind of surprising because most of the time I end up flipping. You know what? Here's a mini game for you guys. Drink every time I said surprised. That's the end of Halo 3 right there. Completed the mission. It did take me a while to get the achievement to pop up. I had to go back and there you go. I got it. I don't have the full time for the run, but obviously it was under 3 hours since I got the achievement. I think if I could remember correctly, it probably is close to like 2 hours and 30 minutes, which isn't bad for someone who's never practiced speedrunning. I would definitely be interested in doing maybe Halo 1. Maybe Halo 2, depending on how many views this get. But let me know. Like, leave a like, comment. Tell me if you want to see more stuff like this. This is my first time doing a video like this where I'm commentating. I'm not very good at commentations, as you can tell. So give me some tips if you have any ideas or if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching the video.